Central National Bank, a family and employee-owned company, has been providing Kansans with sound financial advice since 1884. They are dedicated to providing the quality service that makes our customers and the communities they serve successful. In the 21st century, Central National embraces its strong heritage and strives to be the financial resource of choice for the Marion community. A highlight of 2012 was the introduction of the Friend Referral Program. By referring friends to the bank, customers can earn up to $25 per referral. Prairieland Partners Incorporated is a John Deere agricultural equipment dealership specializing in large ag, turf, and integrated solution products. Prairieland has 9 stores in south central Kansas and more than 250 employees. Prairieland maintained a strong business position and has completed a total store remodel in its Winfield location. Continued growth, we will be adding Honda products to our offerings. Also, an expansion of the Marion location is planned. Marion National Bank offers full-service banking. They offer loans for any worthwhile purpose, including agriculture, commercial, consumer, and all types of real estate, including home loans. For the investor, we offer certificates of deposit, individual retirement accounts, and savings accounts. Personal and business checking accounts are available for your daily needs. A Visa check card can be used with all personal transaction accounts. There's an ATM in our entryway for your after-hour cash needs. St. Luke Hospital, providing state-of-the-art healthcare services to meet all your needs. Recently remodeled in 2012, they have a new entrance, a physical therapy division, a new CT scanner. Patient care areas have been totally remodeled. For your healthcare needs, St. Luke Hospital can handle your
Good evening, Mr. and Mrs. Warrior fan, and welcome to January 2014. We're in the sack. This is Mike Powers here with Gene Winkler, Jay Smith, Mickey Lundy. The Lady Warriors are on the court for the first home game of the new year.
Happy 2014.
And you too.
Hard to believe. I'm still struggling with that number.
Yeah, I've done I sign a lot of things during the day, and I've already messed up a couple of them.
Hate that.
We will have the Lady Wildcats of Moundridge on the court against the Warriors tonight. This will be a tough go for the Lady Warriors and, for that matter, for the men's team later on. Moundridge, very solid teams.
Both teams are ranked.
Are they?
We had this discussion at Kiwanis.
Okay.
Apparently you weren't invited.
I was invited, but had to decline. I was in Council Grove today. Kaylin Tiroff will jump center for the Warriors. We'll get that starting lineup for you in just a minute. Good job by Tiroff to cut off the baseline. Mickey, have you been practicing on your announcing over the Christmas break?
I have.
Good.
I've gotten really good.
Have you really? Well, then, yeah, I don't want to be here with you then.
I know.
Boy, they were giving number 25 that shot. Here's a three-pointer way short.
I announced that at Kiwanis that I can sing "O Canada."
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you were responding to Gene. No one can hear Gene but you.
Gosh. Okay. See, it's going to take a little while. I watch a little semi-pro, because they always have some good tips on commentating.
On how to broadcast, yes, okay.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So look out, listeners.
Well, the Warriors' starters are Katie Ehrlich, number 3, number 4, Kirsten Hansen, number 13, Kelly Hess, 15, Megan Richmond, 20, Kaylin Tiroff. There's Tiroff with the shot. Number 30, who just got that rebound for the Wildcats, is Mackenzie Suderman. She's 5'9". Gosh, I thought she looked a little taller than that.
She did look tall.
25 out there for the Wildcats. Brooke Holloway is also listed at 5'9", and we don't have anybody that appears to be even in that ballpark.
No. But what we lack in height, we make up for in hustle and determination.
And quickness. We are.
They are.
Hustle's great, and obviously you'd want that, but if you got hustle and quickness, that improves things.
Right. Ooh.
game was a little delayed in starting. The JV was engaged in a double overtime effort, and we were waiting on them to get here. Did they ever show up?
They did.
Okay.
They unfortunately did not pull out the win.
Okay.
Which is always a bummer after extra innings.
Well, we only have 3 people on our bench. They only have 2 on theirs, so I wondered if the JV players even made it here.
Wow, you are right. Oh, well, they aren't here. Okay.
Maybe they sent.
They must have sent a couple of the
couple
girls
that had
over.
already used. They
Okay,
only let them have so many quarters JV, so they can
Right.
reserve them.
So my conscience, little subconscious, told me that they weren't all over here.
Many people have a Siri on their phone. Mickey has a Gene in her ear. That's a 2-pointer. It's 4-0 Moundridge lead here, 6-minute mark of the first quarter. Our first half sponsors that you saw at the beginning of the ball game. We'll get to them in just a moment. Here's a shot from Hanson. Oh! Couldn't get the bounce. Those sponsors are Central National Bank, Prairieland Partners, Marion National Bank, Shelter Insurance, St. Luke Hospital. I want to thank all those folks. Ask you to give them a shout out or a thank you if you get the chance.
Warriors having trouble getting that defensive rebound.
I don't think Coach is very happy by the fact we let him not only get in the paint for what was more or less a layup attempt, but we didn't block out and they got an easy putback.
Yep.
Makes it a 6-0 score here early in the game.
They're not getting those inside shots that they've had the opportunity to get in earlier games in the season, and having to readjust and maybe look at those outside shots a little more.
We are getting word from Gene, the message machine, that they're in a third overtime over there and that the game's not over.
Wow.
So maybe what you heard was that we were behind at the end of the second overtime.
Okay, I
That's
won't name my sources, Wiley, but
Wiley.
but someone said they had lost.
Well, if there's one thing you need to learn is you can't trust a Lundy.
That's right, especially one in college.
We've heard from the AD, Grant Tiroff, that it is a third overtime over in the elementary gym. So the Lady Warrior JV is still hanging tough.
And that would explain the short benches on both sides of
the boys JV game. Moundridge did prevail, but it was a razor-thin margin down to the last minute, and the Warriors had to start fouling. And, sometimes that pulls you back in the game. Sometimes it widens the margin. The Warriors did end up losing that game.
Oh.
S off the glass. No good.
Try to climb up on my chair here.
I know, these are tall stools. I want to apologize to everyone for the absence of Mickey's normal part. Oh, here's another putback.
Oh, darn.
Warriors are just going to have to eliminate that.
Get big in there,
Mickey's normal partner, Jandy Moore. Jandy is the officer in charge of the Harrington Post Office right now, and they've had some illness and whatever, and she's been working some long hours, so we're giving Jandy a break here.
She has. But we do miss her. Boy, do we miss her.
When she's really good? She's really good when you're gone.
Warriors being patient.
Trying to move the ball around, but it's kind of stuck there for a moment.
Yeah.
A nice bounce pass from Tiroff. Oh. Thought maybe Ehrlich might have gotten fouled, but they end up calling Hanson with the foul on the rebound attempt.
Just 2 for the Warriors.
Bailey Robson comes in along with Julia Hall. As Hanson and Richmond take a seat. Warriors need a defensive stop here. You don't want to fall behind by double figures this early in the ball game.
Right. Oh, no. There we go.
Yeah, good rebound by Hall. Ehrlich will try to set it up.
I like their offense where they're passing and not dribbling around and getting trapped in a corner. And
Absolutely.
they've really done a nice job getting the ball back and forth. Oh, I thought it might be a foul, but it's just going to be out on the Warriors.
I thought Bailey assumed it was going to be out of bounds off them, but the ref, I think, ruled that it hit her leg on the way down. So once again, trailing 8-0, the Warriors need a defensive stop.
Oh. 3-point attempt, and it's good.
And that makes it an 11-0 lead. The Warriors have dug themselves a big hole here. Richmond and Hanson off the bench now, back at the scorer's table to report in at the first opportunity. Oh, nice give and go.
Great pass into Tira. Oh.
Kaylin, just some little stutter steps there. I like where the girls are going thought-wise on that, though. That was a nice attempt.
That really was.
Mickey, am I nuts, or is
Yes.
the building on fire? Seems like something smoky.
Smoky?
Yeah, maybe they're burning the popcorn over
Smoking
there or
hot.
something.
I don't know. I don't
Okay.
even smell that.
Probably just me.
It could be the popcorn. That tends to be.
Maybe they're on fire at the elementary gym. Either that or it's
maybe into the quadruple overtime.
my new cologne, Ode to Hillbilly.
Ode to burnt marshmallow.
Exactly.
Oh, that's going to be a walk.
Warriors not smooth so far tonight. Now, that doesn't mean they can't turn this around and make a game of it, but they're going to have to get more solid on the fundamentals here.
Yeah, absolutely, and not allow that second shot on the offense for the Wildcats. Oh, nice job. Hess almost steals it.
Yes, she did. She got a hand on it. Just unfortunately came right back down to another Moundridge girl.
Oh.
Well, 15 and 12 had a little miscommunication. 12 went underneath and curled to the right, and I think 15 thought she was going to go to the left, threw the ball where she thought she was going to be. We need every break we can get right now.
You bet. We really need to score on this turnover. Richmond driving the lane. Oh, and they're going to call it on the Wildcats.
Excellent. We need a break here. I don't know that that's a bad call. I was a little worried because Richmond kind of leaned into that contact. Sometimes, yeah, sometimes that'll get you. Warriors just need to keep running the offense here. No good comes from panicking.
Again, a nice thought. Pass inside. And that'll be Warrior ball.
Good hustle on Richmond's part, and kind of the opposite of what happened at the other end with Robson. We touch it and knock it off their leg.
Just a minute and a half left in the first quarter. It's flown by.
Moundridge pressuring full court. Hall needs some help here.
Oh.
Oh, they're going to call the foul.
I'm not sure who they called it on. Hess or. Yeah.
Yep, 13.
Yeah. Wow, I don't know.
You know, we don't have an instant replay here. That's one I'd kind of like to see again. I wasn't sure there was that much contact. I thought we did a nice job knocking the ball away.
I agree.
Certainly the Moundridge girls stumbled, but I thought that was more just a stumble. Sometimes you stumble, somebody smacks you.
Looks like the JV girls are rolling in.
Do they look happy?
They look tired. They look like they played 3 extra.
Here's an over the back against Moundridge. Who all we have over there, Mick? I know we've got not Kel with Erica Hess.
Rimmers. I don't know. coach is in the way. Myers. I can't see that far away. My eyes are terrible.
Is Phoebe Het one of them, or am I? No.
Hers it.
Yeah, hers it. Okay. Well, if they get in, we'll have numbers, and then we can tell them for sure.
Yeah.
We already established that your prescription's
It's 3 years old.
Yeah. Oh, nice move by Hanson. Doesn't go, but Warriors retain possession.
14 seconds left. Katie up and little short.
11-0 as we come down to the final seconds here of this first quarter. And
nice hustle by Ehrlich.
That'll be our score. The Warriors with a big goose egg at the end of the first quarter.
That has not happened this season, as far as I've seen.
If I'm looking for a silver lining, and sometimes you got to look pretty hard, it would be that I do think this Moundridge team is pretty good, and certainly they could have put more than 11 points on the board. So
right.
Don't want it to be any worse than it has to be.
Yeah, they definitely held them back, but we have got to get some offense going on our end.
We want to thank Gene Winkler, who is our producer, director, and all-around jack of all trades, and Jay Smith, who we're going to start calling Iron Man. Jay hurt his back in a tragic accident in which he had to lift a car off someone, and he.
But he's a hero.
He is a hero, although he did come in here with a cane tonight.
With ice on the ground.
I never thought about that. That really is dumb, isn't it?
Yeah. That's not how I said it exactly, but I wouldn't want to be out on the snow and ice. But he is the Iron Man, so that's what he does.
Well, and he's a sharp dresser. Jay comes in. He's got that kind of looks like a deadliest catch fisherman thing. Has kind of the is that what that's called?
A tam.
Okay. Well, this is the stocking cap with a bill. That thing.
Oh yeah, I was thinking it was a tam.
What
is that called?
I don't know what that's called. I call it a stocking cap with a bill.
Okay.
And he had kind of like the black peacoat thing.
Bill stock.
And it's Jay's stocking cap, yeah. And
yes, that's what it is.
Had the nice turtleneck, and all in all, it was just quite.
He's showing me up. I've got my sweats and my Uggs, and I'm ready to curl up on the couch.
And a T-shirt, yeah.
And a T-shirt. Hey, it is at 22.
It is. It's
Channel
official.
22.
Jay wants us to get back to the game.
All right.
Yes, he does.
Stop talking about me.
They didn't realize this is what people tune in for.
It's for his photography.
Mick, last game before the Christmas break, Chris set in for you. And
oh, yeah.
And, here's a travel, doggone it. Chris Burkholder, I'm sorry. And she told me beforehand, because I said, well, you need to get your material. So she wrote down notes about her recent shopping trips and anything she could come up with, because she said that there had been complaints that she talked too much basketball.
A little too much about the game. What, are we watching a game or are we here to chat? These girls are fun to watch.
They are. Nice rebound by Tiroff. And Hanson will control as we come back up court. Last couple of possessions, the Warriors have done a nice job of working their offense, just haven't had anything to show for it here.
Yeah, not only the height deficit, but, this Moundridge team, as you said, they are a good team.
Possession will stay with the Warriors on the held ball. And that's right, Mick. They are they're taller than us, and they're obviously a pretty talented team. And so the combination is kind of stymieing the Warriors at this point in time. Warriors continuing to work the offense, move the ball. They're
Tiroff does a great job. Nice job inside there.
Robson with the pass to Kaylin, and she hung with it. Didn't get that first one to go, but got her own rebound. So the Warriors finally off the snide here.
Yeah. I mean, that alone is intimidating.
Oh, yeah. You don't want to look up at your scoreboard and see a 0 by your name.
Right, and it's a travel for the Wildcats. (11-2) at the 5:54 mark, second quarter. Marion Lady Warriors against the Moundridge Lady Wildcats. And it will be interesting at the end of the season, postseason play. All but one other team in our league is 2A, and we're still 3A. And so it will be, I don't know, it seems like the 2A is a lot stronger.
You know, that's one thing, Mickey, that when Marion joined this league, there was some talk about Marion going to a weaker league than what we had been in. And not just basketball, but football, which I'm probably even more familiar with. It's a tough league. And if you track the progress of the teams from this league in football, well, I'm trying to think. I just went blank. Who did we lose to this year? The Sedgwick, yeah, the right. Sedgwicks and other teams from the league, right. both in 2A and 3A, have just gone deep into the playoffs. It's a pretty salty league.
It really is. I mean, you hear 2A and think, but there are some very talented kids in these small schools. What else do they have to do?
Yeah, well, and that's and that's a good thing. You know, idle hands are the devil's workshop, and that's the beauty of the smaller schools is that you can. They need everybody to do something.
Yeah.
If you're going to have a band, a basketball team, forensics, whatever.
Right. Just.
Kaylin was working that hard. I like the way she was thinking. Just lost control there at the end.
Yep, she needs to keep doing that. So we lost our stat people, or they don't do it? Is that what you said? They just do it for the tournament?
Just for the tournament. You know, what we miss is...
it's not in our budget to do it for every home game.
Well, if anyone out there who has a granddaughter or grandson who would like to be famous...
we will mention them.
We will mention them a lot. Yes. We might even come up with a couple dollars to reward them.
If not that, a bag of popcorn or some
and
cookies, pickle, you know. We can make some deals. It is nice to have.
Warriors with the turnover. 13-2 score midway through second quarter. Low scoring game. Neither team exactly lighting it up. Nice pass.
You're right about that. I mean, as you said earlier, you know, the Warriors are holding them defensively from really just hammering on the scoring on their end.
Moundridge pressing full court here. S gets it to Hall. I don't think they want Hall. Here we go. Back to Hanson.
Tall girl with the ball.
Yeah, exactly.
There we go. Nice drive in.
Oh, that was a nice decision on Hall's part. Just couldn't finish it. Hall a little more comfortable putting the ball on the court than perhaps Mickey and I thought she would be.
Yeah, she's coming along.
Nice. Yeah. Nice defensive play and did that without fouling.
Murmas checking in for the Warriors.
I'll give Tiroff a break. Kaylin's really been working out there against this talented Moundridge crew inside.
She has. And I do have to give her kudos, as I have in the past, that she is coaching the girls' 6th grade team and doing a great job.
Well, we have talked about that a little bit, and you just love it. The little kids, here we go, 3-second violation.
All right.
Little kids just so look up to anybody in high school.
Oh, it's awesome to have that.
Warriors get the ball into Hanson, so the quarterback here will take over. Nice screen by Hess.
Looked like we had a wide open lane, but they closed in.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Kelly Hess.
Screen opened up Kelly Hess, and she buried it, and the Warriors starting to carve their way back into this. 13-5 is the score.
That was Jean Winkler's granddaughter, by the way.
But she overcomes that.
Oh.
It'll be the foul call on Murmis with the foul, and Winkler's threatening to turn off the volume. But, you know, Mickey, after, 20 years of him threatening that,
it's never happened.
It doesn't scare me too much anymore.
Never happened.
Hanson comes out to get a break. Who came in? Oh, did Robson come back in, or was she already in?
I think Robson came in. I honestly was not paying attention.
All right, 15-5 after the made free throw.
See a little more, a little more life in the team.
A little more bounce in the step.
Yeah. Some points on the board.
Oh,
wow.
You know, Mickey, that was working. Murmis was going to make that cut and take the pass, and then they put the block into her there.
Nice job by Katie. She just kept going and drew the foul.
Reach-in foul against Moundridge. Warriors not in the bonus yet.
Not by a long shot.
Yeah, both teams with 4 team fouls.
Which I have to say for the Warriors, that's pretty impressive. They're not in foul trouble with the deficit. And
Ehrlich off the inbounds pass, and yeah, that's right, Mick. At this point, we don't need to be in foul trouble along with everything else.
No.
15-7 score, and I totally agree with Mickey. There's a little more life out there.
Stop them here and and then she nails a 3.
Yeah, you did. She hits a 3. Mickey's fault.
I'm sorry, I jinxed that.
18-7. Warriors have girls capable of hitting that 3, but Moundridge has really done a nice job defending the perimeter here so far. Ooh.
Robson hustled down.
You know what, Mick? If you want to not allow an easy layup,
you bet.
You don't just run down and tap them so they get the basket and a foul shot. You make sure they don't get the shot in.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nice looking shot. So we, at this point, go down 19-7, just as the Warriors were kind of making a mini run. No pressure this time. Ehrlich will set it up. Where's the reach-in foul?
Oh, nice pass in.
Yep. The good job by Hall to put up a shot.
Yep.
Just couldn't get it to go in off the glass.
Hall again, deflecting the pass.
Again, she deflects it and makes the finish to make it go off the offensive player.
Ehrlich just short. Oh, nice job by Robson in there battling for the offensive rebounds.
There'll be a foul call against Moundridge. They were over the back on Robson, or pushed her in the back. So both teams with 5 team fouls now, so we'll go in the bonus here with the next foul.
That's what we've got to keep doing down there on the offense is, battling for those second shots.
Yeah. Take it to them, and if you can get the shot, great, and if you get maybe a foul while you're at it, even better.
Right.
Hess slashes, just can't get the teardrop to fall. Boy, the speed of this has really picked up, Mick, since you mentioned that earlier. Oh, my.
Oh, darn.
We're going to get the shooter with a little shove against the body, and she gets the roll, so now she'll go for the bonus. And suddenly it's 22-7 with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
I'm still back on the teardrop with the slasher.
She slashes in. It's a teardrop shot, just a little teardrop, and it just won't fall.
You're so good with words.
Oh, yeah. I invented those. For a quarter, you can use them.
Apparently, I didn't do enough homework over the break.
Well, just make some up. Here's a three-pointer. Oh!
Just off.
Kelly Hess with the shot. Warriors retain possession, 11.9 seconds. So
still have some time.
Plenty of time to get a good shot here.
Oh.
Here we go.
Nice.
Bailey may have rushed that shot just a little bit. But she couldn't see the clock. She didn't have any idea how much time she had left.
Yeah.
Well, we would invite you to check out our second half sponsors, and after you have done so, we'll be back with the second half.
By Triple R Hauling, your hauling expert. Give them a call at 382-7802 and get things moving. Triple R Hauling. Heary Real Estate is a full-service real estate agency specializing in residential real estate in the Marion County area. Heary Real Estate lists and sells the majority of real estate in the immediate Marion area. In fact, they sell the majority of Marion real estate listed by other companies as well. They also serve the surrounding communities in the county, including Marion County Lake, Hillsborough, Peabody, Lincolnville, and Florence. Case & Son Insurance is the oldest continuous business in Marion County and may be the oldest continuously run family-run business. Eagle Communications, an employee-owned Kansas company offering internet, telephone, and cable television services. Eagle is the presenting sponsor of all MCTV broadcasts. Eagle Communications, our community connected.
Well, Mickey, if the voices in our heads are correct, we are back on the air.
We're on.
We're on.
I didn't hear anything.
You didn't? Whoa, I did.
We are back.
Well, the Warriors with a big deficit here, trailing 22-7 at the start of the second half. The starters are the same as what started the game for the Warriors.
And they did come back in the second quarter to get onto the board with 7. Hopefully they can do a little more in this second half.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think at one point it was 15-0, and the Warriors woke up, put 7 on the board, but Moundridge put 7 on the board. The second quarter was very even.
Yeah.
But
just couldn't close the gap.
oh, Hess, nice job. Can't get the shot to fall. That was a teardrop, Nick.
Teardrop sling back.
Sling blade.
Sling blade. Oh, nice steal with Hess
Yeah.
and Hansen.
I was a little surprised it didn't get a reach-in
Yeah.
foul, but that's okay.
We'll take it.
They really have not been calling a lot of those little ticky-tack fouls, so as long as they're consistent, that'll work.
They haven't. I don't know if it's because we started late and they're on a time constraint.
Hess with the three-point.
Oh!
So that makes it 24-10.
Great job by Hess. Gives her 6 points.
Hopefully that'll be the sign of things to come. If Hess would get hot from outside, maybe pull them out a little bit. We can drop it down inside.
Change the whole dynamic if they start spreading out. There we go. Hansen with the rebound.
Yeah, Hansen, the tallest player on the court.
With the rebound, I know. She's a scrapper. Oh, I thought Richmond was going to.
Just short, I think. Oh, nice steal and put.
Great job by Ehrlich.
Almost said put back, but it didn't fall, but it was a nice job by Katie. She'll go to the line. This is going to sound kind of bad, but if she makes both of these, the Warriors right now, they have more than doubled the score on us. The Warriors need to get out of that, so maybe we can get back up to a point where we're in the same time zone.
Yeah.
Then after that, you try to get in the same zip code.
Right, and then.
Oh, we missed it. All right, 24-11. Mick, one thing I do like here is sometimes you'll see, these are high school kids. Sometimes they get behind deep, and I'm not saying you quit. You don't quit, but you just, I don't know, there's a loss of energy or competitiveness, but I haven't seen any of that.
These girls have always, like last year, I recall several games down by quite a bit, but they never gave up. Oh, a little tangle underneath the bucket.
And Hess did exactly what Robson did earlier, and that is, I'm going to get a foul, but you're not going to get a layup.
That's right. You're going to have to work for those 2 points. But yeah, these girls play with a lot of heart, and they go at it till there's no time left on the clock.
Number 11 for Moundridge is Ashley Holler. She's a sophomore. And
holla.
Holla. she has been really just nails at the line. Just a very smooth, nice-looking free throw shot. I was kind of hoping maybe I could jinx her there, but that didn't work.
Nice try, though.
26-11.
I tried to, too. Warriors have definitely spread out the offense.
Moundridge has done a nice job tonight, Mickey. Good job by Richmond not to lose that.
Nice drive in for Hess.
Yes. Moundridge has done a nice job, Mickey, of really bothering us on our cross-court passes, those little lob passes.
Yes.
They've picked off a couple, deflected a couple, and have us nervous.
Little jump shot. Oh. No.
Yeah, I think that's the old thing. You don't tip it inbounds under the opponent's basket. Plus, I think if you just let it go, it's going to be off of them.
Right. It's so hard to stand there and watch a ball just fly by and not do anything.
Yeah, but if you know it's off them, you just put out your arms and let it go.
Hold them back.
Right, exactly. Moundridge retains possession. 26-13. Short.
Again.
Warriors struggling on the boards here. That height of Moundridge is
that's tough.
But that was out of bounds off them, so we'll get it back.
Tried to get a quick pass back.
Yep. Results in another turnover and a quick shot in and out. That was number 10 with the make. That's Perry Lang.
So a little over 4 minutes in the third quarter left, and it's 28-13 Moundridge leads.
Warriors have been off the front of the rim a lot tonight, just not quite enough oomph on those shots.
Yeah. Oh, they're going to call it on Hall.
25 that just drove the lane is Brooke Holloway, and they were running their offense. She kind of stood there a little while and heavily guarded, I think, just decided, well, I'm going to the hoop. Try to stop me going in. Exactly. Mermis comes in for the Warriors.
And Robson, I think, is going to have the foul there. Feeling a little bit of frustration, dealing with that height and just feeling like you can't get anything going either end of the court. Oh.
Mackenzie Suderman misses a free throw. That's a rare thing so far tonight.
She made it.
She made it? I'm sorry. I was looking down to get her name, and it sounded like a clank, Jandy, or Mickey.
Jay, help us out here.
Whoever you are. Chris?
God, poor Judy.
She's blessed. She is blessed. Every morning I wake up, ask her name.
Who are you?
Another pass gets
Darn.
stolen again, Mick. They're really hurting us with those. Oh, and there's a steal by Hanson.
Nice
gets it.
job.
Frankly, I think she deserved a foul call on that too.
I would agree with that. But great job. She says none more of this.
Well, yeah, Hanson's a competitor. There's no doubt about that. 15-30 score.
So we're in the time zone?
We're in the time zone. We are in the time zone. Working on area code.
Stop them here. Oh.
That's a nice job. Number 20, that's Anna Stuckey. Scores for the Wildcats.
Big pass across.
That was a nice job, the Warriors, with the 2 quick passes, set up Hess on the open three-pointer.
And the shot looked good.
Yes, it did. That was nothing forced about that. She was
No.
open. She went up in a rhythm. It just barely missed it. Hanson and Hall will get a breather. Richmond also on the bench. Hess, Murmas, Robson. I guess that's Richmond out there. I'm sorry, it must have been early on the bench. We got a fumble out there.
I don't know.
The held ball call. The Warriors will retain possession.
Nice job. Robson, plenty of time to line up for the 3.
Bailey Robson with the 3. It's 32-18. Minute 55 to go, third quarter. Warriors continue to scrap here, try to crawl their way and claw their way back into this game. Moundridge in no hurry runs the offense. Oh, I think that was a travel.
Oh, another travel. Goodness gracious.
Nikki, I'm going to call it. If we score on this possession, we will be in the zip code.
Okay.
Short.
Oh, Murmas about had it. Travel.
Yeah, I thought so too. She rolled across there.
They're really not calling a lot.
They're calling a timeout.
Because they have to.
That'll be a Tampa State Bank timeout call.
But you look at 4 fouls for Marion and 1 for Moundridge in a minute in the third quarter, and nobody in foul trouble, thankfully, but gee whiz.
Yeah. Never thought I'd hear you crying for more fouls,
I want some whistles blown.
You know, frankly, it might help us right now, as long as they called them on them.
Well, right. You got to call it the right way.
Well, where I was coming from there, Mick, was if we would have scored on that possession to make it a 12-point game, I mean, that's not, it's still a pretty wide margin, but you're kind of in there, and then, you get a couple baskets.
Got a game.
Got a game. Suddenly I lost.
What are you doing?
Well, I don't hear you anymore.
Well, that's okay. I hear me.
Gene, I need...
Oh, Hanson's. Oh! Hanson went down with the steal and turned around to pass, and Moundridge got it back.
Mickey, I'm going to tell you, Winkler is like the pit crew for Dale
Oh,
Earnhardt.
I know. I just want to give him a power drill to hear the.
Oh, Edgar!
Yeah,
Robson with the
Robson.
score. And we're in the zip code. It's 32-20. My battery ran out on my microphone, and Gene jumped up, took out the battery, put in another, and slapped it, washed my windshield, hit me on the butt, and sent me down the road.
And you took off.
I took off.
You were just a blink.
That's a pit stop.
Oh, little help, little
Hanson
help.
trap gets away. Warriors.
Timeout.
Yep, timeout
Yes,
by Coach
that's-
Robson. It's going to be
Whew.
a tick under 3 seconds. It'll take a quick shot, but it's possible.
In that time, Gene could have you with new batteries, new headset, my glasses washed. I wish you could get my screwed in my glasses.
Well,
It'd be good to go.
Nikki, you've got a screw loose. There's not a thing we can do about
Nothing
it.
to be done. I'll be holding my glasses like opera glasses. With
You
one
know,
leg.
I've got I have a paper clip in my European man satchel that we could run through there and hold those together for you.
I'm all about looking classy, let me tell you. Little paper clip hanging out.
Stay classy, Marion.
So just about to finish up the third quarter. As Mike mentioned, we are in the zip code.
Warriors will have to get a real quick inbounds pass on a quick shot.
Oh.
And that the good thing is only 0.4 of a second went off the clock, and now we'll be bringing it inbounds from the half-court line. Hansen with the shot. You know what, Mick? I think that Kirsten was trying to draw the foul there, which may be what Coach had set up, thinking, well, their odds of hitting a half-court shot aren't good, but if we can get a foul call,
right,
which didn't work, but I like what the way they're thinking.
Good thinking, good thought behind it. Is that better, Gene? He wanted to hear more of me. He shut you off.
No, you have a tendency to have your microphone too far away.
Well, I do that because I don't like how I sound. So I figure if it's not as loud, it's not as annoying.
But people want to hear what you have to say.
I know, because
Believe me
let
on
me
this.
tell you, it is
It's profound.
worth listening to.
Or is that profane? I get those confused.
Yes.
Well, at the end of the third quarter, the Warriors, and I think, and you know, I recognize I'm a homer here and all that, but after starting off down 15, I think it was 15-0, to make it 32-20 at the start of the fourth quarter, big hurdle to overcome to get back and win this game, but by gosh, at least we're making a game of it.
You bet. As we mentioned earlier, they don't give up. They keep hustling and working for the shot, playing good defense. I'm sorry.
Headset making you hurt?
Yeah, my ears hurt. I try not to whine, but
Sissy. Talking like a girl.
I know.
Moundridge, now nice pass, works the ball. Don't get the roll.
Good coverage by the Warriors.
Hansen bringing the ball up, was looking for an outlet pass. Warriors have the offense set up now. Ehrlich needs some help, gets it away.
So getting good ball movement again.
Just can't get it inside the way we're looking to.
Yeah.
Tiroff working hard. Pops it back out.
Nice pass out.
Nice looking shot too, Mick. Everything about that looked good.
It did. Just didn't fall. Where do they play Friday? Do we know? Bennington. Thank you.
I assume you mean.
Little devil on my shoulder.
I assume you mean where does Marion play, not where does Moundridge play.
Righto. Bennington, little road trip.
Tiroff with the foul. Moundridge will take the ball in bounds. That's the fifth team foul on the Warriors. Only one team foul this half against Moundridge.
Wowza.
Moundridge kind of methodically running the offense now. They're not in any kind of a four corners or slow down.
But in no hurry.
But in no hurry, exactly.
Little over the back.
Yeah.
And that's a three.
The official was right there. Boy, I thought her toe was on the line, but he was. I could see him staring at her feet, so can't really argue that.
Well, we could.
Well, okay, good. 35-20. Warriors need to answer. Oh, was that tip? No.
Nope. Rats.
So the Warriors had some momentum there for a bit and seem to have lost that edge.
Wildcats really slowing down their offense. Yeah, wow.
Very, very pretty turnaround, puts it in from the lane. 37-20.
Richmond up.
You know, Mick, we haven't got a lot of them, but the three-pointers that our girls have taken have been nice shots, open shots.
They really have.
Nothing forced, but other than a couple, just haven't been able to get them to go.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Ehrlich with the foul and sends Moundridge to the line.
Just her first foul.
Really, I'm kind of whining about the Warriors having 6 fouls and Moundridge only having 1, but, you know, with the fourth quarter, only 6 fouls. The most fouls anyone's got, I think, is 2.
Right.
Murmis and Robson come in. Tiroff and Ehrlich take a seat. That'll make the score 39-20. Oh, Bailey Robson with a nice job. And gets it stripped as she goes up for the shot.
That was a great move, though, by Robson.
Yeah, she had a great look at it.
Great job deflecting the pass, and Warriors get the ball back.
Robson controls it, pops it out real quick to Hansen. Just really nice defense being played. Oh, nice job by Hess.
Oh, rats.
Didn't use the backboard, doesn't get the shot to fall, and we'll just get ready to say Moundridge is playing really good defense tonight, I think.
Yeah.
Murmis battling in the paint there with big number 25, Brooke Holloway.
Number 30 will go to the free throw line. Warriors do have 7 fouls now, so Wildcats will get the 1-and-1 from here on out.
Suderman, the shooter.
Julia Hall will check back in for Richmond.
Like you, I kind of missed the our stat keeper because I was trying to think whether Suderman, if that was her first miss. She's been to the line several times.
You know, I know their whole free throw percentage overall has got to be
pretty good. Yeah. 40-20. Hess looking for help, gets it to Hansen. Back out to Hansen, launches the shot.
Oh,
it's
nice
long.
job. Oh, my goodness. Hess looking over for a call. Great job hustling back and just standing straight up to block that shot by Hall and Hansen.
Murmis just kind of threw it into no man's land there to get away from the pressure, and Hansen controls.
Take it.
Yeah, she thought about it.
Robson up. 2-pointer.
Just a 2-pointer. Robson, I tell you what, I'd keep feeding her, Mick. That's the second shot looked really smooth.
7 points for her tonight off the bench.
And they get it inside. Nice ball movement. Oh, Hess thought about it again.
Yeah. Take it. There we go. Oh, wide open. My goodness.
Oh, get the bounce.
They are not coming out at all.
42-22, and nice job. Hansen knocks it away on the break.
She is so good at getting in there and getting that ball out of their hands without causing a foul.
Yeah, she's got quick hands. Well, she's
does.
just quick all the way around.
She
but
is.
Warriors have Tiroff, Hall, Robson, Ehrlich, and Hanson on the court. Yeah, a little tap dance there. Be the traveling call. Warriors get the ball back. 2:13 to go in our ball game.
42-22. Moundridge continues with the lead.
After the Warriors closed the gap, Moundridge kind of spurted back out. Teams have been trading baskets since then.
Got tangled up, and it's going to be Wildcat ball.
There was some hesitation. I wasn't quite sure. I thought that ball had touched the line, but then for a second I thought Coach Robson had called timeout.
Oh, that would have been good.
Both teams continue to show good conditioning here. No one's slowing down.
Oh, there's a travel.
There's a travel. Kind of that one big step there.
Yeah. Now in NBA, you'd have 3 more to go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I can't stand it.
I know.
Ugh.
I know.
Even college has gotten...
It's gotten bad,
Yeah.
but it's still a lot better than the NBA.
Right.
Tend to love the players during college, and then they go to the NBA, and it's like they
Just quit
moved to,
watching 'em.
dropped off the earth.
Yeah.
Ehrlich.
Just can't get them to fall. Oh.
Well, she got that girl to fall. Well, as Katie, that was not really even a hard foul. She was trying to go for the ball, but
got her all tripped up.
That's exactly right. Want to thank our second half sponsors, Triple R Hauling, Heary Real Estate, Case and Son Insurance, and Eagle Communications.
It is awesome how these sponsors have stayed with us all these years.
It's not only awesome, if they ever listened to a broadcast,
They
it would be
obviously-
unbelievable.
Is that why you just keep changing the channel number?
That's right. They can't catch us, Mick. They'll never hear.
Are we in high def yet?
No, Gene and I are trying to
We just got
encourage
a bunch
that.
more channels.
You know, we
exciting.
actually do have high def cameras, but that doesn't do you any good if you're on a
Right.
You know,
on the other end.
yeah.
Kaylin at the line.
44-22 score. Minute 9 to go in the game. Warriors trailing.
There we go.
Tiroff gets a soft shot to fall.
Hess is back in the game for Robson. Robson did a good job.
Yeah, Bailey came in and gave a real spark.
She did. And 2 free throws for Kaylin.
I would think, Mick, we got a timeout call over here. What do we got? Yeah, timeout. I would think, Mick, that if when our girls run into Moundridge again, obviously they're going to know they're going up against a good team, but shouldn't be intimidated.
No. I mean, you know, they're a ranked team. They're a good, experienced team. But, you know, we've held them to 44 points.
Held them to 44, and you know, I'm going to give Moundridge some credit that they're in part responsible for the fact we've only got 24. But that first quarter and even a couple minutes into the second quarter, we're just not normally getting. We missed some really makeable shots.
Right.
And you say, well, even you make a few of those, let's put, say, 8 points on the board, and it's 44-32, and it looks a lot different than it looks right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Hip band's firing up.
They are.
In case you couldn't notice, tell, hear, see,
Observe.
observe. Couldn't think of which sense it was.
I
that
think
was
it all
working
worked,
there.
yeah. Because you couldn't feel it, the band's playing. All right, Moundridge will
cranked up.
have the ball with a 20-point lead and 53 seconds to go here.
Oh,
Game steal by Hanson.
Nice
Kirsten.
job.
She
Wow.
stole it, and she knew where she was going with it.
To the bucket. Oh. She says, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to trip you.
I meant to knock you down, but I'll help you back up.
Yeah.
Moundridge is substituted at this point, has some of the second-line players in the game.
I wondered if that was the timeout reason.
You know, but 23, who I don't think's entered the game, this is Lexi Larimore. She's a freshman. She shoots free throws just like the rest of them.
Wow.
You know, if you're nailed at the free throw line, it makes a big difference.
Make or break it.
And they've shot a lot more than the Warriors have. I don't mean made. I
Right,
mean just plain
right.
shot a lot more. That'll be a traveling
That's
call.
what I was afraid.
Kelly got in there in the paint and had some resistance and just shuffled the feet just
Yep.
a little bit. .25 seconds to go.
Ehrlich and Hanson working the press.
20-point lead for the Wildcats. There's a steal. Richmond controls. Yep.
All right.
Moundridge girl actually came in and got that, but she jumped in and got it. She hadn't made contact with the ground yet, so she's
Yeah.
basically just jumping in from out of bounds. So ball stays with the Warriors.
8 seconds left in the game.
Make sure you get a shot, girls.
Right there. There.
Take it. Take
There.
it. Take it.
There.
All right. Nobody wanted to be that gunner who forced up a shot there. So.
I know.
Well, our final score is 46-26. Any final thoughts from you, Mick?
Just great effort by all the girls, you know, never gave up.
This is Mike Powers with Mickey Lundy, Jay Smith on the camera, Gene Winkler controlling everything else, and inviting you to stay tuned. First, you'll see the boys' first half sponsors, and then Kevin Freesting and the old coach Jerry Smith. Kevin and Frosty and the coach will be on. See you in a minute.
And Marion Kiwanis, dedicated to providing service to children and local communities. Since 1923, Marion Kiwanis have worked for our community. Come join us. You can help. MCTV reminds you to support our sponsors. They make these broadcasts possible. Marion Pharmacy became a franchised Health Mart pharmacy in 1984. As a full-line pharmacy, we accept most all major insurance plans, including Medicare D plans for seniors. We have been offering flu shots for the past couple of years and will continue to do so in the future. They offer a full line of durable medical equipment for both rental and purchase. They also have a Kodak picture printing machine, a full line of Hallmark cards, giftware, and toys for tots. And Marion High School boosters. Financially, emotionally, and in all ways possible, the MHS boosters support the students of Marion High in all of their activities. Contact the high school to join them and boost the Warriors. MCTV reminds you to support our sponsors. They make these broadcasts possible. Carlson's is a full-service grocery store, proudly serving the community for more than 20 years. They feature fresh meat and produce, an outstanding deli featuring daily specials and freshly smoked meats, and a bakery. They also offer propane exchange, DVD rental, and utility payments through Western Union. They can even take care of your catering needs. They have recently remodeled their interior, including new frozen section and bakery managers during the past year.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back once again to the beautiful Marion Sports and Aquatic Center, affectionately known as the SAC. We are bringing you tonight's action between the Moundridge Wildcats and the Marion Warriors. I am Kevin Freesting, along with Jerry Smith, coming off of a very, very long Christmas break. Good evening, Terry. Good to be back up here again.
Good to be here. Did you get warmed up after you get in it from the cold?
No, my hands are still frigidly cold.
I hope our Warriors come out a little hotter than the KU Jayhawks did last Sunday, I guess it was. It's cold outside, but it's going to be hot in here when this game gets started. I got a feeling. Moundridge boys are coming in at 4-1, and Marion boys are 3-3, coming off a really tough loss a disheartening loss to the Hillsboro, whatever they are, Trojans over there. So they'll be looking to bounce back and get their record above 500, and we'll go from there and see what happens. This is our first league game, I do believe, so it's important that you get off to a good start, and you're going to beat one of the league favorites right here. They are ranked in the state in 2A, so they're not going to be an easy opponent.
Not at all. We controlled the tip there. Zach Robson quickly put up a three and was a little short. Moundridge comes down and scores their first field goal right at the free throw line.
Number 5, I think, is one of their big guns. And we're going to have to keep an eye on him and keep a hand in his face.
And the Warriors coming off of that last loss a couple nights ago to Hillsboro and a record of 3-3, I believe. Moundridge is 4-1, did you say?
Yep.
And their only loss was to Hillsboro. Foul is called on the floor.
On number 5, maybe.
Haven't posted it up there yet. Yep, you're right.
That'll be tough if they lose him. So I don't know how many times they've run that play, and I've only seen them make it twice.
It's a great play.
It's a tough shot, though. It's just such a touch shot right there.
All right, Warriors down early, 2-0.
He needs just to start dunking it.
Yeah, there you go. Five with the three-pointer. That's no good. Case with the rebound.
Griff Case had a heck of a ball game Tuesday night against Hillsboro. I think he had 19 points.
Wow.
He really battled underneath. Got some good shots in there. I think he finally hit a three later on in the game. But he's really coming along as a person to get us some points inside. Get some rebounds.
Heidelberg with a good drive in there, but he got his shot blocked. Warriors collapse around number 31 in the paint, but boy, he had a good, tough turnaround jumper with 3 Warriors hanging on him.
He got up in the air. Got up over him. It's a pretty good jump from flat-footed.
Warriors looking to score their first 2 points of this game. Whoa, what a pass. Oh, no. Wow, wide open look under the basket. Sometimes those are just so tough to know.
You just got to play through the contact, though. You've got to expect contact. They're not going to call everything. Be strong enough to play through it.
Moundridge sets up some play number that the coach called out. Warriors are in is that a zone defense?
That's about a 1-2-2, I think.
Nice little backdoor pass there. I saw it develop, Jerry, from the top up here.
Special play. Coach Unrau over there for Moundridge, been there a lot of years. Had a lot of good teams. He knows how to coach him. I told him I'd put in a good word for him tonight on TV.
Okay, that's enough.
Yeah,
that's enough. Just one. Okay, I thought the Heidelberg got fouled during the shot, but they called it on the floor once again. So he's driven in twice and drawn 2 flat. Oh, both on number 5 you're just talking about. So he's going to be spending a little time on the bench.
He seems to be the one doing the most shooting. I'm not saying he's the only one that can shoot.
Nala with the drive and can't convert, and then
I
fouled on his way by.
thought maybe they was going to get number 11. I thought he kind of flipped his elbow at Nola.
Yep.
He kind of reached in there. I thought he kind of flipped his elbow there. I didn't think it was much, but when he blew the whistle, I thought maybe that's what they'd called.
Ooh. Strong drive by number 25. Boy, shot didn't fall, but
right at the rim, boy. They just coming right at us, aren't they?
Coming pretty hard. Got fouled. They'll go to the line to shoot 2. That foul was on Case, I think.
Yep, number 20.
First free throw is good. The Lady Warriors dug themselves an early hole in their game and then played well throughout the rest of the game. And the Warriors boys now are finding themselves down here early. With that free throw is 8-0 at the 5:10 mark of the first quarter.
They've got nothing on the offensive end yet. They really haven't had any good shots.
I've had a couple of right underneath the paint there.
Yeah, they've had some in the lane, but they really haven't put them in.
Yep, haven't got them in. That ball was deflected by number 15, but it bounced off of Heidebrecht, I think, and turnover on the Warriors.
It's just a not very focused pass, kind of a sloppy pass, really easy pass, and he just jumped out in the passing lane there. You guys play defense like Moundridge does. You got to be crisp with your passes.
There's some good defense for the Warriors.
Yep.
Pass up ahead, nice pass. Converted by Heidebrecht. First 2 points to the Warriors. Good defense there by Marion.
Yep, off of a fast break. Good defense turned into good offense. So
Heard that before, Coach.
looks like maybe we're we're sure not playing very well post defense tonight. We're playing behind them. They get us pinned in there 2 feet from the basket. That's kind of tough to defend once they get the ball.
3-point shot taken. Just rimmed in and out by Case. Moundridge with the rebound. Boy, Jerry, I missed the stats over here. Mr. Liker must not be available to be doing that tonight. I was told that he only does those during the tournaments. We look good for a couple of games.
Yeah,
anyway.
we looked like we knew what we were doing. Got a jump ball at arrow points toward Moundridge. It's getting pretty scrappy down there right now. It's starting to heat up a little bit.
Well, the Warriors can crank up the intensity level without sacrificing being able to play like they're supposed to play. They should be okay. They just can't play out of control. Looks like Baldwin's into the game.
Can't leave your feet, though. Got lucky on that one.
Nolo wide open for 3. Too strong.
Wow, really strong.
3 minutes, 30 seconds left in this first
Didn't
quarter.
even draw iron.
Are the Warriors back there? Are they the man defense now? Or are they still in their zone?
They're in a man
back
defense.
in the man. Shot taken, no good. Backside rebound was wide open there.
That's what happened. That's what happened to us at Hillsboro. We got out rebounded on the offensive or the defensive end, whatever you want to call it. They had way too many offensive rebounds.
Coach McMillan.
Which hasn't happened to us until the Hillsboro game.
Coach McMillan was off his bench there after that little series. Let's see if he can get them to make some adjustments. Nice drive in there by Robson, and he converts. Nice little pitch or a nice little pass in there to Robson. He finished that one off. 10-4, 2 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Yep, we're going to have to fight back on this one. That's just all there is to it.
6 points is pretty much nothing. Just got to play good defense and then get a little hotter on the offensive side. Oh, got the roll there.
We can't keep them from getting the ball down there 2 feet from the basket. We got a Tampa State Bank timeout.
I have a feeling that Coach McMillan will be addressing that as we speak.
That's just, that's just too easy. They get the ball 2 feet from the basket. They just turn around and put it up in the air. We got to get in front of him or push him out or do something. Do what they're doing to us. We're not getting anybody posted up inside. We got our first half sponsors. We better get in here. Marion Kiwanis, Marion Pharmacy, Marion Boosters, and Carlson's Groceries. Grocery.
Although they got a lot of groceries.
I know they got a lot of groceries in there. They got a lot of good stuff too.
A lot of good stuff. I tell you what, Jerry, just looking across the SAC here tonight, I believe Moundridge may have brought just about as many people to this ball game as we've got sitting over on our home side.
They brought a nice crowd.
Winning basketball does that for you.
Oh yeah, their girls are, I think they're 5-1 now, and their boys are 4-1. So.
Robson with a great drive. He just can't finish those in there. Wow.
It's too close to the basket.
He could have 6 or 8 points if those would just drop.
We'd have a tie ball game.
12-4, 1:50 left in the first quarter.
We're getting shots. We're just not making them.
That was funny. I watched quite a bit of that KU game, and those shots that they took were shots they've taken all season.
Oh, yeah.
And make a lot of them, but that game they just would not fall. And it's just amazing how, I don't know if it starts to get in a person's head or if they have the confidence on every shot they take, but I mean, they ended up shooting below 30% for the game, and I'm sure the Warriors are somewhere down in the 20s right now in this first quarter, too.
It becomes contagious a little bit.
They're still aggressive.
Yep.
Block on the floor.
Always felt like if your shooting's going bad, start driving the ball. Maybe you'll get fouled.
Yeah. Yep. Heidebrecht's not afraid to do that. Looks like Nola and Jones are back into the game.
Yep.
We missed Brett Both coming in.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently one of the timeouts or something. He's in the game for the Warriors.
He's in the ball game. Starting to log some good minutes.
Yeah. Three-point shot taken, and it's right through there. Heidebrecht.
Casey's son three-pointer. Somebody needs to start making something from the outside.
Yeah, he's got 5 of the Warriors' 7 points. 40 seconds to go in this first quarter. Down by 5 at 12-7.
All right, we got him outside there just a little bit there.
What a move. Wow.
I think had his hands on his back. You just can't do that this year. That's just something they're going to call every time.
That was a chance for a traditional three-point play on that move along the baseline.
Something else we can do is when he starts dribbling, get down there with dig down with some guards and take that dribble away. But they are really posting us up. And they're getting the ball inside, and they're doing a good job inside.
I think Coach McMillan is trying to plead his case that foul should have been on the floor, and I believe they're going to reverse it. Wow. I think they're still conversing. All right. Now the other coach isn't liking it any better.
Yeah.
Wow, Jerry, I'll have to say I don't know if the referees already wouldn't have blown his whistle earlier and Coach McMillan saw that or what, but not very often do you as a coach get to change a referee's mind on something like that, do you?
In all the years I've been coaching, I don't know if I've ever gotten to change a call like that.
I wonder if he heard a whistle or something.
I did get him to take a foul away from somebody and give it to somebody else in the ball game. Matter of fact, I was able to do that twice.
Wow. He's got a nice soft shot there once he gets there into the paint.
Yep. Wow, that's a pretty fast quarter, wasn't it?
That was a real fast quarter.
Yeah.
Really, there weren't that many turnovers that required a whistle to be blown, and there was a fair number of fouls, but the clock just kind of ran right along.
Behind 14-7. That's not good coming out. We're getting some nice shots. We're not getting the fall.
Not falling.
And they're getting the ball inside awful easy on us. So.
Yeah, number 41 for Moundridge. Of course, I guess he only shows 2 points. So I think 25 has 4 points. They've all been in the paint.
41-11. But they're right down there inside, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I think virtually all their 14 points, except for maybe one. There's one jump shot at the free throw line. I remember.
Had that one.
Yeah.
But,
otherwise, they got to figure out a way to keep them boxed out of the paint. They had the inlet pass that last time the guy posted up. They actually had him posted up outside of the paint, but he made a move to get inside there, and then it has a great turnaround jumper, stays really in control, and has been able to finish those.
And they're quick jumpers too. They get up. There's no way we can contest that. That ball's up and shot before we even react and get up in the air. So.
This is probably the first game in a long, long time where the parents from the opposing team must know how to read, because they're actually setting those down here on the side that says visitors section. Usually they pack it in behind their, 3 second.
Okay.
Or they pack it in behind their bench back there.
Usually they do, don't they?
Yep. Not this time. as the way it should be. Not sure what that's all about. Wanted to get the ball in the right person's hands to start the offense, I guess.
I guess so.
Nice defense by Robson.
Nice defense there, yep. I don't think our people care so much as long as they don't use the middle section.
Yeah. Wide open three taken right through there.
Wow.
Nice shot by number 11, 17-7. We were down within 5 a couple minutes ago, back to a 10-point deficit.
We need Mr. Liker here because I bet you those guys are shooting a pretty high percentage.
Probably. Nala on the drive. Can't get the roll.
Just can't play through contact. He hasn't been in the weight room enough times.
Nice rebound there by Robson. Warriors come back down the other way. Let's see, the starting 5 are back out on the court to start the second quarter, aren't
they are.
Shot taken in there by Nola, not goes again, or doesn't go again.
He's getting bumped and he can't finish. He's just
Yep.
not finishing it.
Yep.
See, they got number 5 back in, and they're going to roll the dice a little bit, see if he can play without picking up his 3rd foul.
The deflected pass, and Warriors end up with turnover. Good defense up top again by the Warriors. There's that quickness we're used to seeing. Heidelberg pulls up, shoots, doesn't go. Another rebound for the Wildcats.
We're not getting any offensive rebounds, are we, Kevin?
We're not getting enough players inside. That ball's on the floor. And Moundridge retains control of it. 5:50 to go in this second quarter. 17-7. Drive in there. Oh, wow, nice block in there by Jones, but might have got some body on it.
Really?
I thought it was a pretty good block, but I wasn't down there on the floor
Rule
next
of
to him.
verticality. Must he brought his arms down. I'd have to see it.
First foul on Jones. First free throw's no good.
Our boys travel all the way to Bennington Friday night, I believe.
I heard they're state ranked also.
Bennington is?
That's what I was told during their day today. Now
Really?
I could be wrong.
Well, I don't.
My sources aren't always the best.
I didn't think I saw that in the Solana paper, but I might have missed it.
Of course, it could be in one paper and not another too. So
Yeah.
who knows? Boy, that shot just rimmed in and out. That rim is as cold as it is outside.
Yep. He's got a funky spin on that ball, but when he's on, it goes in.
It goes
just,
in.
And it hits that rim. It just got that funny spin on it.
Three-point shot taken. Wow. Nice backside rebound.
Yeah.
Wow.
Not looking to see who to block off. We're just kind of standing there. They're just coming right by us.
That's 2 fouls on Case,
Yeah,
so that's not going to be good.
2 on Griff. Never saw him coming, did he?
Never saw him.
Never
No.
saw him.
Free throw's no good. But Warriors down by 13 now at 20-7.
I just feel like these kids are not as focused as they have been in the past.
Oh, nice move by Baldwin in there. He just went up and got whistled for a foul.
Really? Shooting 2. We'll take it.
We'll take it. First foul on number 31. There's 4 team fouls on Moundridge. Jerry, 5 on the Warriors.
Yeah, there wasn't very many fouls in the first quarter, I mean.
Short on the first free throw. And that one was short.
Wow.
Everybody's short.
I don't think I've seen these kids play this.
They just seem snake bit or something.
Yeah, they're just not playing. I'm not saying they're not trying. They're just not playing very well.
There's a nice block by Heidebrecht, and he's off to the races. They're going to pull it up. Can't get the ball to fall, though, and Moundridge comes away with the rebound. Well, wasn't that traveling? Ball's on the floor. Robson comes up with it, and it's going to get called. Wow, there's a lot of bodies on the floor.
A lot of bodies on the floor, yeah.
They finally decided they better call a foul somewhere. Nice hustle on Rob. Well, there's a whole host of Warriors, but
yeah.
Robson ended up with the ball and came out of there and got tripped by somebody.
I'm not saying they're not playing hard. They're just not.
Yep, they are playing hard.
Well, I guess.
Yep. One of those things that's just kind of hard to explain. All right, 20-7. Warriors down by 13. 4 minutes left. There's the shot made by Robson.
That's Heidebrecht.
Oh, Heidebrecht, okay. Broke the drought.
Did break the drought, didn't it? There you go. Dig
nice
down.
double team. And then they kick it back out. You know, you collapse down to help, then they kick it back out like that. That's a danger, but
maybe that's why they're not collapsing down very much. Too many three-point shooters.
Three-point shot taken by Heidebrecht. Oh, just off the rim. And we're down to the 3-minute and 10-second mark here in the half. Nice pass inside,
Yep.
Converted.
Beautiful pass.
Nala drives in, shots just off. Pass stolen in there by Robson. And converts. And was going, where's the foul?
Yeah, but don't think there was any foul.
No, but good job, though, by Robson. He was under the basket when he put that one up there and got her to fall. But good defense down there. He stole the ball and then made the shot. Good hustle, 25-11. 2:30 to go in the half.
Reaching from behind.
Foul on, I think, Baldwin.
Yeah.
It's like both coming back into the game.
So's Griff.
That's a little surprising.
He's got 2 fouls.
Right.
So's Baldwin.
Warriors basically used 2 subs. Had an offensive foul.
They're going to call a moving screen there.
Yep, that's what they called. Yeah, I think you
they don't
said.
call that very often.
Well, I thought you said earlier in the season they're going to try and make that somewhat of a point of emphasis this season, but that's the first one I've seen called tonight anyway.
Usually it's out there when you're screening for the guy that's got the ball. This here was just a screen to get a guy open. They usually let you kind of fudge on that an awful lot.
Three-point shot taken by Robson, and it's good.
That's a Casey Son three-pointer.
Moundridge coach saw that, and he was up when Robson let go of that ball because he knew that was coming, and when he made it, he really got upset. 25-14, 1:45 to go in the half.
Imagine they've kind of zeroed him as an outside shooter, although I think we've got 2 or 3 people that can shoot just as well, but maybe he shoots more. I don't know. But he sure.
Get some help.
Oh, that's going to, Call that a block. I got him on the arm. I think that's automatic. Block.
Maybe so. Maybe go up and the guy's guarding you, you just call it.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, we got 2 fouls on Jones, on Case, and Baldwin, our 3 bigger guys.
I'm not saying it wasn't a foul. I'm just saying I think it was more.
I've always had a problem with that, though, Jerry. It seems like so many shots taken down below there. I think is good defense, and they call fouls on those. But it's almost like if you're closely guarded and you get a good, strong shot off, they're going to call a foul.
Yeah.
But I'm sure that's just my bias. 27-14, 1:30 left in the half. Nice cut in there by Vogt. Goes up, gets fouled. Nice driving there by Brett. Nice pass leading into him. Warriors are running their offense, Jerry. It's not like they're thrashing too much, I don't think. I think they're still running their plays. They just can't get them to fall.
Keep taking that ball inside and picking up fouls because they're not letting us do anything inside because they're fouling us every time we go in there, so we might as well go in there.
Yep. Oh, yeah, 3 fouls on 31.
Yep. But we're not shooting free throws very well.
Nope.
That's the 4th one we've missed, I think, in a row.
27-14, 1:20 to go in half. Just watching Coach McMillan just glanced over there as that shot didn't fall, and you can just tell he's frustrated.
Well, yeah, I mean those are free throws. You can stay in a ball game by making free throws.
Yep. Especially if you can drive and get some fouls. Wow, nice shot in there, but no good this time.
We pushed him out just a little bit farther than what he's used to.
That's exactly right. Good defense.
It may have only been about a foot, but it's just a little bit deeper than what he has been anyway.
Shot taken, no good. There's an offensive rebound. Shots up by Jones, no good. Nice strong rebound there by 25 for Moundridge. They're going to call for one shot. We got 35 seconds to kill. See if they're able to do that.
Always wanted to trap during that. I mean, well, they don't want to shoot. We're going to trap them. Maybe get a steal, or make them at least shoot early, and then we get a chance to go down and get a last shot or something.
Down to 10 seconds. Should start to run their play about now. Long shot taken, no good. Good defense on the Warriors' part.
35 seconds for that shot. They could have taken that right off the bat.
All right.
Well, that wasn't a very eventful second quarter, so maybe things will straighten out the second half. Let's get our Warrior sponsors before we leave. Gambino's Pizza, Marion Auto Supply, HRK, and Edwards Jones. And we will be back
shortly.
Hannaford Abstract and Title Company provides abstracts of title and title insurance for homeowners and mortgage lenders. They also provide real estate closings for your transactions. Why do you need title insurance?
Doing this.
For most Americans, our home is the single largest financial investment we will ever make. Having a clear title is important to the sale and purchase of your home. Your title insurance policy is your assurance that the home you are buying is protected from any title problems now and down the road. The Free Press is Marion County's only full-saturation community newspaper read by nearly 9 in 10 households every week. No other media outlet even comes close. Our digital media services include the creation of websites, mobile apps, and texting programs for local businesses. And our print brokerage department specializes in books, yearbooks, catalogs, and magazines for clients across the United States and Canada. How may we help you today? Tampa State Bank is one of the few banks in Marion County still locally owned. We offer the full range of banking services, checking, savings, time deposits, consumer, commercial, and real estate loans, escrow services, credit and debit cards, internet banking, new touchscreen drive-up ATM, night depository, and safe deposit boxes. Our friendly, courteous officers and staff will continue to provide the excellent service to our customers in 2012 that they have been used to since 1901. Jerry Cady Agency is a full-line insurance agency specializing in crop and hail insurance. They also carry farm, home, auto, life, and annuities. Their goal is to continue to offer quality insurance products while maintaining our commitment to always providing the best service possible to each and every customer.
All right, we're getting ready to start second half. Once again, Warriors are down 27-14. This is Kevin Freesting along with Jerry Smith, Jay Smith, and Gene Winkler.
Backdoor.
I was busy getting signals from the director over here. Am I on now? Okay, I'm on. I don't know about Jerry. Jerry's always on.
Am I on?
Or he's a little off, one of the two. No, you're still flashing red there. Now you're on. Green is good, Jerry. Green is good.
It's red again.
Uh-oh, you might have a dead battery. 3-point shot taken by Heidelberg. Oh, just rimmed out. Jerry, you got a dead battery. Gene, you want to fix him up? Warriors trying to come back from the halftime deficit. Cold shooting. Moundridge has come out hot, making their first 2 shots of the second half. 31-14, 6:50 to go here in the third quarter. Again, the Warriors having a hard time trying to get baskets to fall tonight. We've been talking about them having some good drives just like that with Robson. Can't get her to fall, though. And Moundridge comes down with another rebound. Offensive foul. Called. That was cleared away from the ball again. That's the second time we've seen that tonight where they're screening away from the ball and they're calling either a moving screen or something in there. Anyway, Warriors get the ball back. Heidebrecht, Nala, Case, Robson, and Jones out on the court for the Warriors.
I think I'm back.
I hear you.
Okay.
All right. Welcome.
There we go. Lost my power.
You lost your power. we tend to do that as we get older, don't we, Jerry?
That's right.
If only it was as simple as putting a battery back in, man.
Yeah.
Nice drive in there by Heidebrecht. Got fouled. He makes that free throw.
They've been doing a lot of driving since about the middle of, about the start of the second quarter. That's about the only way they can get points in there for some reason. They're just not hitting anything out on the perimeter.
2 free throws by Heidebrecht. Brings it to 31-16, about the 6-minute mark of the third quarter.
We're going to try some full court pressure and see what we can come up with. Oop.
Nice strong drive along the baseline by number 31.
He did a good job, man. That's 25, I guess. He just really powered himself in there and says, I'm going to the basket.
James Jones got called for his third foul, Jerry.
Foul.
And Baldwin is quickly up off the bench. Will be coming in to spell him.
It has not been a good night for our inside people, has it?
No, James has not scored any points. Case hasn't scored any points.
Baldwin
hasn't scored any points.
Tell you, Moundridge is just pretty fundamentally sound on everything that they do.
Yeah, they really are. Very sound. I've been impressed with watching them so far.
Yeah.
Nala drives in, puts it up, cannot get it to fall.
He's had about 6 of those tonight. He just can't get him to go in the basket.
33-16, 5:30 left in the third. Nice ball movement. That's some good quick ball movement around there to get to that post guy, wasn't it?
Yep.
That was kind of almost fun, if you will, to watch develop from up here in our skybox. Robson with the long 3, no good.
And they block off well. They are playing tremendous basketball. They are fundamentally sound in about everything they do. I don't know if we've had an offensive rebound tonight.
They've got to be shooting somewhere around 80% here in this third quarter.
They're shooting pretty good. We got a Tampa State Bank timeout. I think I'll take this time to give us the second half sponsors. Hannaford Abstract, Hillsboro Free Press, Tampa State Bank, and Jerry Katie Agency.
Thank you to those sponsors.
Yes, we do. I'll mention them again one more time before we get off, I hope. But Really, I think Moundridge is just shooting a tremendously high percentage.
Yeah.
and they're not giving up very many offensive boards, but then there's not very many to be had.
No, and it's discouraging. Look across the way over there. Our crowd is just pretty much deflated.
Yeah.
It's almost like a shell shock thing, you know.
Kind of sitting on their hands, they call that, you know. And yeah. I'm a little disappointed with our crowd, too. It's not very big.
Not very much. These early week games sometimes don't draw quite as much, but that's mostly some parents and a few grandparents over there.
I was talking to somebody the other day. They wanted to know if we get as big a crowds now as we used to get in the old gym. Because, you know, we used just to pack that thing. I mean, it used to be packed full. The balcony would be full of nothing else, middle school kids.
Yep.
But it's kind of hard to say. You're so spread out, and then that little gym is so close together.
Yeah.
So I don't know whether we're getting more or not.
But this definitely is the smallest crowd I've seen so far this season.
Yeah.
But again, this is the first game we've done other than the tournament. It's been on the early game of the week. Shot taken up there by Heidebrecht, no good. Fouls on the floor. Oh, we're going the other way. So it's on Marion.
They call that on Baldwin?
Oh, man, yeah, it's 3 on Baldwin.
Wow.
Oh, I thought he had position in there. Not sure what happened.
I don't either.
3 fouls on Baldwin, 2 fouls both on Marion and Moundridge in the
use kind of
second half.
a box press and see what we can get done here. Oops.
Foul on Robson. I think that's his third also, or is that just his? No, that's just his first. Okay.
Yeah. The only people that's really been fouling has been the people inside on both teams, really.
Yep. 4:10 left in this third quarter. Nice pass inlet. That's a nice switch to his left hand there, Jarrett.
Yeah.
That's some pretty good shooting in there. I think he's naturally right-handed, but you saw him move it to the left hand because he's on that side.
That's
converted.
Outstanding post play. I can tell you that right now.
Yes, it is. Case with a shot.
A little
no
flat
good.
there.
Yep. Short. Nice rebound in there by Baldwin.
I think Z-Rob got a hand on that one.
Case drives in, gets blocked from behind there. Nothing they're trying is working. Pass stolen by Heidebrecht. He's off and running. Nice pass to Nala. Oh, couldn't get her to fall, though.
Too worried about it getting blocked. He tried to slip underneath the basket and put some English on it instead of just going right up there and laying it in the basket. Sometimes you just got to go to the basket, and if you get fouled, you get fouled. If you don't get fouled, at least you make the basket. But you can't expect the contact. I think Coach is going to tell him the same thing. He just needs to make sure that he just concentrates on putting the ball in the hole.
Yep. Heidebrecht usually a very good person to convert on those fast break points. Moundridge doing a good job of moving the ball around. Nice reverse layup in there by 31. He can score from virtually any side once he's in that paint.
Yep. Really tremendous.
9 points on the night for him. Nice spin move by Case. There's his first 2 points of the night.
That's what he was doing over at Hillsborough, going to the basket like that. He was scoring.
Maybe he'll go, oh, yeah, I can do that. (41-18), 2:15 to go in the third quarter. Adam's not going to fall.
That might have been a travel there.
That was just a little too tough of an angle.
Yeah.
3-point shot taken, not good. And Moundridge is starting to run all of a sudden.
Yep, they're getting up and down the floor.
No good on the shot. Ball's on the floor.
That was just unlucky. We had all kinds of people there, and it just went through our hands.
Yep.
Hit the floor, and then we kicked it.
3-point shot taken. Rims out. Robson with the rebound. Case down the court. Nice strong move in there by Case. Went to the left hand. Got good position there. Drew the foul.
That's a good drive. Been better if he could have made the basket.
Yep.
He made sure he got the contact.
Referee found something humorous in that. He was smiling as he gave Griff the ball. First free throw's good. I think we only got 3 Warriors on the scoreboard. And that's very unusual, too.
Yeah.
Normally they scattered around pretty good. Second rim just out.
He needs to get just a little bit more arc on that thing, and those balls there will fall in.
Uh-huh. His brother Will used to get good arc on the shot.
Yep.
Brett Voth, I don't know, has he been in the game for long? I just saw him back on the court again.
Oh, they're in and out so much I can't tell. I don't really know sometimes.
My apologies to the Voth family. 41-19. We're down under a minute to go in this third quarter. Moundridge looking for something. Oh, wow, there's a little hand check. It was on Robson. That'll be his second foul. Just the 4th team foul on the Warriors. 3 team fouls on Moundridge. Jones getting ready to come in. Case will get a breather. Wow.
Kind of jumped a little too soon, didn't he?
Yeah, I think so. You got to call something in there. They were there a long time.
That got our crowd excited.
The biggest excitement I've heard all night. All right, turnover gives the Warriors a chance. We're getting down to 30 seconds to go. Nice shot by both. Couldn't go, but there's Baldwin with an offensive rebound. Puts it up and in. Nice job by Jacob Baldwin. Nice offensive rebound there. First points of the night for Mr. Baldwin. Chance for the 3-point play. Oh, it just rimmed out.
At least he hit the rim. First 2 he didn't hit the rim.
Barely did, yeah. Just a little
nice
steal there by Robson. Takes off.
Just go up
Same
there
thing
and make
again.
the basket.
Yep, they're really intimidating him.
You notice they go right to basket, don't they?
Yep. Strong to the basket.
Oh, yeah.
4 fouls on Baldwin.
He got hammered.
He did. That was a pretty hard foul.
You'll need to remember that next fall.
Free throw's no good. Whoa. Yeah, let's call a foul.
Yeah, you've got to. That'll walk because he
did
traveled.
Take a step, yep. It's like coach is going for Moundridge, going to start substituting some new players in.
This kid's just a freshman.
43 is?
43 is just a freshman.
Holy mackerel. That's a big boy for a freshman.
So's number 11 that's been playing a lot out
Wow.
there. He's just a freshman.
Wow.
Matter of fact, according to this, what I had down, he started.
Yeah, he did. He did. Number 10.
That's the
In for the
Holloway.
game,
That's
too.
the Holloway kid.
Under final 5 seconds of the quarter. Shot's just short. And that's the end of it.
That's the end of the third quarter. We have 21 points. 7, 7, 7, and we'll see what the last quarter.
Oh, that's right. It has been, hasn't it? Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, let's go here with the our sponsors one more time. Our sponsors for tonight is Marion Kiwanis, Marion Pharmacy, Marion Booster, Carlson's Grocery, Hannaford Abstract, Hillsboro Free Press, Tampa State Bank, Jerry Katie Agency. Our Warrior sponsors are Gambino's Pizza, Marion Auto Supply, HRK, and Edward Jones. We got that in for tonight. These guys are loud down here.
They are very loud.
They are pretty loud.
Good for them.
Yeah. Not very many of them, but they're pretty loud.
Tend to be pretty loud and excited when you're up by 21, I guess.
30 seconds to go.
So, Jerry, okay, coming from the coaching perspective, here you are, you're down by.
Puts it up and in.
What do you tell the guys as they're coming out of their huddle during this break?
Well, basically, you kind of make some comment that, guys, stay out there, stay hustling, stay working hard. If you're just going to give up, come over, sit on the bench. I mean, you want to go out there with something else. As a coach, you may not tell these kids this, but you want to start calling some plays or start running something that starts working for them. Give them a little confidence for the next time we go out. So start running some plays and find something that works for them so that they can feel good about themselves when they get done tonight.
Okay.
And I know the fourth quarter will be a little tough, but run your sets you have the most confidence in it, and get some good shots. So, but I know these kids. I've never had a problem with these kids not playing hard. So I don't think that's necessarily
a problem.
Yeah, a problem.
Concern.
Yeah.
There's a lot of season left too, so I'm sure it's also an opportunity. You just got to keep working on stuff.
So I said, find something they get confidence in, so they get in another game they can start running that particular set or that particular defense and so on. So we've got a Tampa State bank timeout called by Moundridge.
Yeah. They were trying to get something worked in there, and it wasn't working. And both coaches were coming out onto the court talking to some of their players, motioning, you should have gone here or do
and
this.
As a coach here, he's probably trying to get some kids a little more game time. It looked to me like, and I should have kept a little closer look on this. It looked to me like they played about 6 people. They probably want to start working on a little more depth, so maybe they get a little more depth. But there for a while, I think most of the time they just played about six kids. So you're hoping you can get some more people in there and get some more depth and get your young kids in there and get them a chance to play a little bit more.
Yeah, you're right. Looking on the bench there, really the only one that had any time other than these 5 that are out there now is that number 15 sitting there next to the coach.
Yep.
So, yeah. All right, 43-23. We're still in their man-to-man.
Yep.
Nice pass in there. They double teamed on 31. Whenever they've done that, they've found somebody else open. They also have very good court presence.
They pass the ball well from post to post in the lanes. They pass the ball very well. I'm very impressed with that.
Yep.
And they're very quick in their cuts.
Ball got into Jones, and he could not convert.
Get it up on the rim. Get it up on the backboard.
He still has failed to score in this game, which is very unusual.
They've been very physical with him. That's going to.
They finally called a player control foul.
I was going to say that's going to be a blocking, because I swear I saw James lean
just a little.
We'll take it. We'll take it. 15's in the ball game.
4th foul on number 5. All right, so the Warriors back with the ball. Under 6 minutes left in the ball game. Nala loads up for a 3, gets fouled.
Going to go to shoot 3 free throws.
Would have really been nice if he'd have made that, which was very close to being made.
Yeah, maybe this will get him on track. Sometimes that's what it takes.
Yep.
Just see the ball go in a couple times. Get a chance to make 3 free throws here.
First one's in there.
It's kind of like, my God, finally I got something to
Yeah,
drop.
no kidding. For one. 2 for 2. It's one more shot. Baldwin back into the game.
Yeah, the old-fashioned way, yeah. 3 points the old-fashioned way. The really old-fashioned way.
Live free throw.
Oh,
There you go.
there we
Look
go.
at that. 5 points on the night for Nala.
Now I'll be curious to see the next time he shoots if it goes in.
Yeah, there you go. Yep. Ready to trap. And they got the deflection, but Moundridge.
Oh, that's good enough.
Yep, they are trapped. Got the deflection, but then they got a couple of guys behind us on the control of it. But
They got speeded up.
got speeded up a little too much. Got a little too anxious there.
Yep.
Good defense on the Warriors. Did exactly what they were wanting to do. Griff shoots a 3, no good.
Ah,
Baldwin had the rebound, but it bounced off his leg, I think.
just the way it's been going tonight.
Yeah. Literally not bouncing the right way. Getting pressure by the Warriors.
This
Ready
is
to
something I
travel.
really haven't seen Warriors do much, full court
Yeah.
pressure. So this is another opportunity to try something and work on something.
And it's worked several times.
Yeah. Earlier it was working for layups down here, but I think we've increased the pressure a little bit.
Long three-pointer taken by Nala, and it's good.
That's a Casey's son three-pointer. Yes, it is.
6 points quickly scored by Nala here for a total of 8 on the night. And the Warriors are down to within 16, Jerry, at 45-29. We got 4:45 going to the game. Ball was deflected there by Robson.
We've got some quick jumpers. We should be able to trap halfway decent, and we're not. This really isn't his JV kids. These are the starters.
Yeah, they are. And coach
These are
down
starters.
there, your friend, is getting quite animated.
I can see he's going. Oh, this is the Tampa State Bank. Another Tampa State Bank timeout, by the way. We've been working pretty hard here. We'll see what happens. First 2 or 3 times we gave up layups and fouls, and we kind of got them speeded up a little bit.
All right, so Moundridge back with the ball out of this timeout. 4:40 to go in the ball game. Lots of time to make some noise, yep.
Yeah. Got to keep. Oh, he didn't move his feet. Stuck his knee out.
I think that's 5.
Is that 5?
Yeah, I think so.
Is that 5?
That would be 5. 6th team foul on Marion. Moundridge does have 7, so the Warriors will be shooting 1 and 1 at the least, anyway.
You just can't stick that knee out when he goes around. You got to move your feet.
Yeah.
Knee doesn't count. Kid's pretty quick, though. I will have to give him
He
that.
is. He is very quick. It's a tough assignment to draw down there tonight. Double team.
Oh, he about
Magnus
walked.
just got it out. How did he get that around 3 Warriors?
Just wanted to.
Wow.
Rebound, he's nothing but want. It's the way defense also is that way.
Get in
in there.
there.
There you
Oh,
go.
they're going to count it. There's Jones's first points of the
I
night.
always felt like defense and rebounding are just who wants it the worst.
Yep.
It's played with the heart.
Free throw's no good, but Griff keeps the ball alive. And they're going to call a jump ball. Yep, that's good defense.
That's good. That's good defense.
47-31, 3:45 to go in the ball game. Oh, I'm surprised there's no foul called there. Good, tough defense. Nice block in there by 31.
It's all right. It's all right. Take him right at it. You saw him back off. Old Griff come to a 2-point and give him a head fake. That guy would have flown all the way across, all over the top of the backboard. There you go.
That's a nice pass. Okay,
that's an assist, isn't it? That's what I always told him.
Uh-oh. Wow. There's a collision. Robson hit the ground. He's moving his jaw around, but he seems to be up and okay. There'll be a push in there on number 11.
Tell you what, the new rules they've got there, Taylor, if he's quick enough, boy, he can draw a lot of fouls.
Yep. And he does go to the line, shoot one. That's a 19 foul on Moundridge, so the next one will be
a double bonus.
Or
a bonus plus, I guess.
Free throw is good.
Well, we're going to score more than 7 points this quarter.
Yes, we are. That's a good thing. Get in there, yep. 35-47. There's just 12-point deficit, 2:40 to go. 11 points on the night for Heidelberg. There's another steal.
Tell you what, Robson's got some long arms.
If this goes in, and it does, all of a sudden we're down to a 9-point lead for Moundridge, 47-38, 2:22 left in the ball game. Wow. Now the gym's getting loud on both sides.
It's getting pretty loud. Oh! God, did Griff get elbow in the face?
Yeah, he did. The coach was just screaming for a foul while they were contesting it.
Of course he is.
He's lecturing the referee.
Of course he is. That's what you do when they're standing over there beside you. Either that or ask him where he's going to eat supper at after the ball game.
I doubt if that's it. 14 points on the night for number 31. He's had a very, very good ball game.
Yeah.
He puts lots of hearts on his free throw. That was just short case with the rebound. 48-38, 10-point lead for Moundridge. Nala lines up a three. Just off, but there's Jones for a good backside rebound. Nice pass, nice finish there by Nala. 48-40. We're down to a minute and 40 left in the game. Oh, there's a foul on Nola.
Put his hand. Just can't put your hand on there. Can't put your hand on it.
They don't allow it, do they?
Nope. That's a new rule this year, and I'll tell you what, they just. I think you can chest up to him a little bit, but boy, you cannot put a hand on a guy that's got the ball.
Wow.
It's really something.
First free throw goes in.
Must have had a pretty good 8th grade team last year with 2 freshmen playing varsity ball.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. And with those 2 free throws, Coach quickly calls timeout. Lead is back to 10 at 50-40.
That's a Tampa State Bank timeout, by the way. I don't have anything to talk about. What can we talk about right now?
I don't know, Jerry, but we've scored almost as many points in this quarter as we did in the first 3 quarters combined.
Well,
Scored 21 points at the end of the 3rd quarter. I've got 19 points in this quarter alone.
Yep.
Wow.
Needed to do that a little earlier. I tell you what. We got some noise going on here, don't we?
We do. Battle of the cheerleaders.
See, they go to Bennington Friday night. They don't see this game probably until Sunday, will they?
Sunday.
So anyway, people, I don't know when the next one is after Bennington, though. I should bring my schedule. But I think we've got one more home game, and then we're done till the end of January.
Wow.
And I think it's Marion. I don't know. Maybe it's not. We beat them in the tournament, both boys and girls. So that'll be, but not by much.
Not by much.
So that'll be a fun, 2 fun games there. January 14th, Marion. Come out and cheer these people up. Cheer these girls and boys, men and women, whatever you want to call them.
Griff lined up a long three, no good. Down to 1:26 left in the game.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that the coaches told them they've got an open three. We need some points. Oh, Griff steps in front of the pass. Robson will line up a three and cleans it. Whoa! 50-43, 7-point lead for Moundridge.
Ah.
Robson gets called up top. That'll be 9th team foul on Marion. Just the 3rd foul on Zach. But, Jerry, when they're only in the 1-and-1, this is one of the ways you do it. You try and get them to miss the front end of the 1-and-1, and just as good as a defensive stop.
Yep.
First free throw in there, though. Nice, cool free throw shooting.
Well, they've shot free throws pretty well tonight, I believe.
Pretty well.
They've shot everything pretty well tonight. The only thing they really haven't done well is handle our press that's last quarter.
Yep. That one's too strong. Ooh, the Warriors caught a break there.
Yeah, we did.
Robson calling for the ball. Drives in. Got blocked by somebody. Nala out with a three. Ah, that would have been. Oh.
They're going to get James for a push under the basket, I believe.
Is that 4 or 5 on James?
I think that's just
sure.
4.
Must be 4 because he's not walking over towards the. Yep, 4 fouls. 10th team foul on the Warriors, so they'll come down and shoot 2 now.
That would have been nice if that one would have gone in.
Oh. Down to 52 seconds left in the ball game.
Well, we've scored 22, and they've scored 8. 9.
Well, like you said, when I asked you what you talk about in in your huddle in the end of the 3rd quarter, between quarters, and they're doing exactly like what you said they probably would be doing. Second free throw is no good, so 1 out of 2 each time, but we got to score every time, at least 2 points or more. Heidelberg drives. Called on the floor, but it doesn't matter, Jerry. We're at Moundridge is at 10 team fouls too, so Heidelberg will go to the line to shoot 2.
Shoot 2 all the rest of the night. All they got to do is continue to make free throws.
And he does.
I don't know if we can come back on them, that's for sure. Unless we can get some turnovers off the press, which we have been able to do a little bit.
Some, yes.
Yep.
Wow, the sack got awfully quiet there, and
Yep.
Heidelberg did a great job. You know, I would hate
Hey,
that.
we got another Tampa State Bank timeout. We got a
7-point.
7-point ball game.
7-point ball game.
With 40 seconds left to go. Wow. Again, people, come out on the 14th. These kids put on quite a show. They're never going to be down and out, are they?
No. I was just sitting here thinking there is no such thing as a good loss, but yet there's some things hopefully that I'm not going to say they should lose yet, but they've got a lot of stuff they can take away from this 4th quarter. I hope he really drills it home, saying if you guys can play like that, a whole game, that's what it takes.
Play with these guys.
Play with them.
Give them the call. Hey, we can play with these guys.
They can beat them. All right, quick foul. 36 seconds left in the game. That'll be Robson's 4th foul. Bad thing now is, Jerry, as they walk to the other end, there's 2 free throws for him, but I mean, that's really all you can do. If you don't get the steal right away, that's probably what they say.
I think I might have tried to get a 10-second count just one time, but they're getting close now where they're just going to have to foul.
And
There's no 2 ways. And then they've got to score on the other end. So.
Yep. First free throw was missed. Second one rattles around and goes in. 53-45, 35 seconds left in the ball game. Heidelberg goes all the way in and scores. Timeout called by Marion.
That's what you want to do. Take the ball. I mean, they're probably what they're going to do. They're trying to take away the 3. We're going to give you the 2, so heck, you might as well drive in there and take the 2.
Yep.
But problem with Heidelberg is he's a little vertically challenged, and some of those guys who get up there maybe block that shot, but he's doing fine.
They were probably told not to foul.
Yeah,
so
don't foul.
Let him go by.
Don't foul. Don't give him the 3.
Yep.
So you drive in there and get a quick 2.
Yep.
It's not so bad. We got 1 timeout left. They've got 2. Maybe we'll get a steal on the inbounds pass. Not, we'll probably get another quick foul. Got to be careful as to who fouls, though.
I'm sorry, I was just watching all that, listening to all the cheerleading going on there.
Tim's got 2. Heidelberg doesn't have any fouls, so he's going to have to start fouling.
Oh, yeah, you see that.
Robbie's got 4.
Heidelberg with 18 points on the night, Jerry. I'd like to know how many of those have been here in this fourth quarter. I bet it's been a bunch of them.
Well, I think Noah's had, 2 threes?
Yep, he's got 10 on the night. Robson's got 10 on the night.
He's had a couple threes. I don't know.
There you are.
Try to steal the ball.
Yeah.
Try to steal.
Heidelberg
At
with
least
his
swipe
first
at the
foul.
ball. They may not call it. You reach out and grab hold of their arm, they've got to call that.
Well, Heidelberg's fast enough. He can chase about anybody down and at least make a shot at it. But
yeah, hopefully we can get these guys to. You want me to finish this up? Now Kevin lost his power, so I'm here all by myself. That's pretty scary. Oh, lost the ball. Oh, it's our ball. Still our ball. Pushing the ball. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Get in there, James. That away. That away. That away. Cover, cover, cover. Okay. Another foul. 5 seconds left to go. 49-54. I don't believe we're going to make it. We're just going to fall short on this comeback, but it's been an heroic attempt by the Marion Warriors to get back in the ball game, which they were able to do, but just a little bit too late. Too little, too late. That makes it 49-55. And that makes it a 3-possession ball game, so it's going to be pretty tough.
And the final seconds here. I'm on just in time to go up. Oh, just about made from way outside by Robin.
That was way outside. Well, valiant try in the fourth quarter. We just needed to start a little sooner.
Man, they scored 35. Is that right? 35 points. No, I was on the wrong side. Never mind. 49. 28 points.
28 points.
28 points.
Yep.
Yeah, in a high school ball game, that's pretty tough to score 28 points in a quarter.
Well, there's a lot of good things he can take out of this game. That's fortunate.
Yeah.
On the bad side, there's a lot of
of
other things they can be working on also. But it'll be an opportunity for them to get better, go to Bennington, and on the 14th, come out here and cheer these Warriors on against Berean Academy and have a good time. It'll be a great ball game.
They show that they can play with anybody. Okay, so the final score from SAC here is Marion 49, Moundridge 56. Any final thoughts, Jerry?
Nope, not right now.
All righty, so for Jerry Smith and Jay Smith and Gene Winkler, this is Kevin Priesting saying thanks for listening.
Yeehaw.
Stay tuned for more exciting Warrior action throughout this winter season.